So something really disturbing and scary happened at TwitchCon last night. Not the CEO of Twitch showing this female over here his wrestling skills. 9 out of 10 body slam from the man himself, CEO of Twitch. But no, the scary, disturbing part was the popular streamer Emiru. Her worst nightmare came to life. Every female streamer's worst nightmare came to life. Just in case if you don't know what TwitchCon is, every year Twitch hosts an event where fans and other streamers, they come and they yap with each other IRL. Fans line up to yap and take pictures with their favorite streamers. In this case, a very violent stalker decided to, when it was his turn, instead of taking a picture, he decided to exchange tongues with the streamer.
Whoa. That's crazy. Holy shit.
So for a little bit of context, this year at TwitchCon, a lot of streamers week in advance said, female streamers said that they're not going to be attending TwitchCon, as every year some shit goes down. This year, there you go, and the CEO obviously body slamming the other one unintentionally, of course, but still can't get over the CEO of Twitch fucking whatever the fuck he was trying to do. I have no idea what they were trying to do. The main concern of the female streamers who decided to not to attend TwitchCon this year was safety reasons, as there's a lot of stalkers. In this case, this one can be violent. This donkey over here waited his time. His moment has come. The moment he's been waiting for a whole year, or God knows how long he's been fucking being obsessed with this streamer over here. His moment came and he thought he can just walk up to this woman over here and assault her, try to exchange tongue, trying to French her and give it a big old hug, and she's going to be like, oh my god, in his head, 100% this psychopath. Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. I bet it didn't go as he expected. He thought they're gonna fall in love and live happily ever after. Where the fuck was the security? I don't know. It's just one guy standing there next to her who didn't do shit while this whole thing was happening, this donkey over here. And the other guy, after he saw it, immediately came and pushed him away. If two people were trying to exchange tongues with her, they're fucked. Where is the rest of the security? Who's holding up the line? Like, obviously there's going to be stalkers in this situation. There's a lot of people who are obsessed with streamers and fucking donate. Like that other streamer who got donated, what, $70,000? And once she thought, you know, it's getting creepy, pushed them away. That motherfucker killed the streamer. I don't know if you've heard the story or not, but where is the security? At least a Twitch CEO, at least come and body slam this guy instead of that poor female over there. Where's the man when we need him the most? Now, the security is a joke in TwitchCon, but what's a bigger joke is the Twitch CEO's response to this whole thing.
The safety of our creators is the top priority.
Ding, 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 ding. Lie detection, lie detection. No, the main priority for you is apparently saving money. Being on a budget, having like what? The guy, easily like 1 or 2 people can jump the security even. But obviously this is just something he just has to say. Safety first. We care about the safety. What the fuck happened to that guy after this whole thing happened? Nothing. Nothing happened to the guy. He was like, get out of here, security guard, and he just walked by and probably waited in line to French kiss another streamer.
Challenge in today's society, it's not limited to Twitch, it extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there, okay? It's very different, you know.
It looks like he was body slammed and fucking the birds are going and stars are going all around above his head. What are you even talking about? What, it's her fault right now for not banning this weirdo? Ban them. It's your community. It's your fault. It's under your roof. You are hosting this event. Oh yeah, if you see any weirdos, just ban them honestly, and you'll avoid getting. Guess what? If they're banned, they can still show up at TwitchCon. Just saying. Before we continue with the rest of the clip, if you're enjoying the video, it will be much appreciated and it will help me out a lot if you leave a like.
I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff. Well, I can't stop that. But when I live stream, they basically don't bother me. Now, what happened yesterday obviously was something that we care deeply about, securing this environment. You know, we're looking very closely at everything that happened there, and I care deeply about Emmy. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. This is just something we have to keep working on. I think everyone identifies our tools in terms of trust and safety as the leaders in the industry about helping creators, but that means there's always more work to be done because that's the world we live in.
Now, this is not something that, you know, is a shocker to everyone. Oh my god, this just happened. Streamers have stalkers. What? No way. No, everyone fucking knows that people have stalkers. It's scary out there, especially for the female ones, as the males are just fucking, some viewers are just fucking psychopaths who are obsessed with them. And if I can probably have this guy probably had a pillowcase of Emiru's face and fucking, you know, put his ding dong on it every night. I just put a very disturbing image in your mind, didn't I? There's many other psychopaths where they have the face of the streamer on the fucking t-shirt, whatever, and they shake like a bumblebee because they are super obsessed with certain female streamers. Even if you put a fucking intern person with no experience, first event ever hosted, there you go. He or she is going to know that, you know, the security needs to be up. Not one person who doesn't even look like a security. You know, put like fucking hire some people. Don't be cheap about the safety. He's sitting over here and saying, oh, safety is our main concern. No, it's not. Budgeting is. Saving money is.
That I guess this fan was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon. Why should streamers trust Twitch to keep them safe at TwitchCon? Because I feel like simultaneously this has been such a secure event to the point that even like journalists have had struggled. Like, you know, it is very secure. But here's this man that just walks up and is somehow able to bypass all these things. So why should they trust the platform when slip-ups or, you know, issues like this have happened?
Well, I mean, as you know, I think you toured some of what we do in terms of security. The reality is, even as you do a lot in terms of security in today's world, there are challenges that can present themselves, especially when someone is putting themselves out there, right? And so, you know, we try to work very closely with each creator about what they want to do and what works for them, right? So I don't want to get into any, you know, specifics or details, but part of that is working with creators and, you know, trying to find, and right now we're definitely, you know, ramping it up to make sure creators know that we have the resources there to help them figure out what's right for them.
So yeah, the streamers are kind of at fault over here. They need to point out the psychopaths so we can ban them, give them a permanent ban on Twitch because that's what they deserve. No, this guy literally assaulted Emiru and he just got away with it like nothing ever happened. He's probably, like I said, is waiting in line to exchange saliva with some other streamers, and he was just able to just do this and get away with it. It's something unexpected is going to happen, sure, but you know this already. You know that the safety is a big concern. And a lot of people have been sharing online how they don't feel safe at TwitchCon, and these donkeys decided to just put one security with each streamer meet and greet. Now, Twitch made a response shortly after saying that, you know, the people safety is number uno. We care about it, everything. And the individual yesterday, his behavior was unacceptable. I also like to correct myself. Hours later, the law enforcement responded to the incident and the guy was detained. He's permanently banned for TwitchCon. He's indefinitely banned from Twitch as well. Emerald herself also released a statement saying, oh guys, I'm okay. Thank you for the kind messages. I cannot reply to all of them. Yesterday, the guy who assaulted me was allowed to cross multiple barriers at TwitchCon and even in front of another creators a meet and greet to grab my face, to try to grab my face and try to kiss me. Fortunately, he wasn't able to, but a lot of people have pointed out it could have been a lot worse. I obviously am shaken up about what happened. It's not the first time I've dealt with something like this, but to tell you honestly, I am a lot more hurt and upset on how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. She also said she doesn't understand how this could happen in the first place, and her own security, the guy who, you know, jumped in, it was her own security. Twitch fucking security didn't even do shit, so that guy wasn't even from Twitch. It was her own personal security. And she also shared that her favorite security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police the last time this whole thing happened. And yeah, Twitch decided to be like, yeah, you're not banned. You're not allowed to do anything about stalkers. Why did you hold his arm and waited for the police? No, we should just give him a ban. But Safety of our creators is our main priority. We care about it so much that we are going to ban them from events and online because that's what they deserve, these pieces of shits. They try to kiss you, they try to hug you without your consent, they're going to be kicked out. They're going to assault you, question mark? Well, you're not allowed to hold their hand and wait for the police. You're just allowed to push them away, get away, you know, don't come any closer. Consent first. She said there was at least 3 or 4 other TwitchCon security in the area who didn't even react and let the guy walk away, as you see in the clip, since they don't even appear in the frame. She also said her friend who was present said that a couple of Twitch security guards were talking about, they were laughing about the situation, saying, oh, I don't even know what happened. Ha 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 ha. You see that guy trying to French this streamer without her consent? Ha 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 ha. It looks like Twitch really went cheap this year and just, you know, cared about the budget and just hired the first people. Hey, I have no experience in a security guard. Hired! This shouldn't have happened in the first place. And after the whole thing happened, after her own security guard stepped in, they just looked at it. They're like, oh yeah, what just happened? Oh, it's my job to prevent something like this happening and, you know, hold them and, you know, bring them to the law enforcement who are probably inside and standing outside. Well, I have a better idea. Let's just, you know, go at the back and laugh about it. What do you think? This is something big as well. She said in Twitch's statement, they said that the guy was immediately caught and detained. I'm sorry, but that is a blatant lie. He was allowed to walk away from my meet and greet, and I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me, and it felt like this only happened because of my manager pressing for it, not because TwitchCon staff present thought it was a big deal. How dare you, Emiru? Like the Twitch CEO says, the safety is their main priority. They care about the creators and everything about their safety. That's why they were going at the back and they were talking about what just happened. Ha ha ha's. They were doing it out of care. Obviously, after hours of laughing about this, they decided to, you know what? You know, overthinking it. Was this a big deal or not? They decided to, no manager was pressing them. They decided to themselves go and be like, this wasn't right and this was illegal and we need to bring justice. So that's why we're going to go and give this donkey to the law enforcement. She also went on and said, I do not feel cared or protected. Sadly, this will be my last TwitchCon attend ever. I don't blame her. I would have done the same thing as well. I can't imagine what she went through as a female where, you know, a fucking gigantic guy comes up to you and tries to do things to you. You would obviously be traumatized from this whole thing. And fucking the way Twitch dealt with it as well. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna toughen up the security next year because safety first, obviously. It's not fucking rocket science over here. You're not trying to cure cancer. You're just trying to protect them. One solution, put more securities. Also, fucking streamers cannot control everyone. You know, it's a weirdo psychopath stalker won't be like, I'm a weirdo, I'm a stalker, shut up, ban. No, just put more securities as it could be anyone attending TwitchCon. You have no idea who it is. Just make sure they're safe, or at least allow the more security guards for the streamers to bring with them. I'm sure she's not attending anymore, but streamers need to have at least, like I say 1, but I think 2 is better. Twitch is just fucking up a lot in real life events and on their platform as well. It's like they're going on a streak. They want to absolutely destroy themselves with the shit they're doing. This, and then a couple days ago, which I'm going to talk about in the next video, this full-grown man sharing his fetishes with everyone, and Twitch put him on a front page as well. This fucking puts on the diapers, does this, and tells people to spank me. Guys, all of you misbehave. Literally sexualizing being a baby and telling people to do naughty things. I can't wait to shit on this guy on the next video. Stay tuned for that. But more videos over here. If you want to check out more videos, there's a whole playlist over here. I'll put it in case the things you missed. I have no life. I post a lot of shit and I yap a lot. Anyways, take it easy. Like, subscribe if you're new here. Much appreciated. I'll see you at the next one.